Hello, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is April 6th, and I'm doing a review and outlook for the price of gold. This is gold's 4-hour chart, and in review of last week's video, I had shown you this falling expanding wedge, which is a positive pattern for gold. However, as you can see, the price of gold just moved sideways mostly last week. This was Monday's move down, and then Tuesday it moved higher, and then Wednesday it really just moved sideways, and then Thursday we had a dramatic fall and then rise, but then on Friday just more of the sideways. And really Thursday's movement you can see is sideways too. We had basically a knee-jerk reaction towards possible good news coming out of the China trade talks, but then we also had Germany, and Germany came out with a very bad factory order report, as well as there was also news that France and Britain are also having issues with their economy, which helped the price of gold move higher after the trade news came out. So we're really getting a mixed bag out of gold this last week, and what I think that the market is really paying attention to is really two things. One, the yield curve. The yield curve is still a little bit inverted from the 3-month to the 5-year. The 5-year is still below the 3-month bond yields. And the other thing that the reason why I think the market is looking at that is, let me get to next week's data, the FOMC minutes. The FOMC minutes will likely give us an idea of how the Fed is thinking about the market. And I expect that to be what gold traders are really looking at to see whether, the Fed board backs up what they've been talking about for the last couple of months about being more accommodative and so on to the markets, and how that will affect the markets, and how that how traders interpret that data. Really, they can interpret one of two ways. In some ways, a more accommodative Fed kind of helps the market, which might be a negative for gold. On the other hand, an accommodative Fed may help gold because they're not going to be raising rates anytime soon. It's really a mixed bag, and we're at the hands of traders and speculators right now to see how they are going to trade gold and how it's going to move. However, we do have a very large positive pattern in the price of gold, and it is expected to be confirmed to the upside. So it's that outlook is still intact. As long as this pattern is it can be drawn, it is still very relevant. And quite literally, I have tried to find other patterns in this chart, and I really can't find anything else. So we're really, I think, waiting on what the Fed says on their in their minutes that will be released on April 10th, which is next Wednesday. So that's it for this week's review and outlook. I thank you for your time. I quickly wanted to thank everybody who has subscribed. I reached the 50 subscriber mark. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. I'm thankful for everyone who has viewed and liked my videos as well. I am new to this. It's a learning curve. I'm not the greatest at it. I'm getting a little bit better. I'm not doing as many but I still get stuck on words, and I'm not a stutterer, but man, do I become a stuttering fool sometimes when I get caught up on a word. But anyways, I thank you for dealing with me. I thank you for all your subscriptions to subscribing to the channel, and I really look forward to talking to you again next weekend. Take care, and God bless.